To click on it to be waiting.
Yeah.
Let's see what it says then.
It'll say 2.
Still says 1.
Hey guys, welcome into Hendrickson Family Farm. Thanks for coming in tonight, whatever you want to call it. My phone dinged because I'm live. So Nina and I are going to be talking about
What's an NP friend?
no problem.
Oh.
So Nina and I are going to be talking about
Chickens.
hey,
Oh, shoot. My volume. Wookie.
and mature actor. So Nina and I are going to be talking in the future of chickens here on the farm. Hey Raquel, thanks for coming in. So one of the before we get into that though,
I'm excited.
so Nina had to take Landon to his driving last driving class.
Driver's ed.
Yeah, before he gets his permit, and he got his certificate of completion for it.
Yep.
Now we just have to take him to the DMV for him to get his actual card. So that's pretty cool. Ava and Emma's channels are doing pretty good. Ava is up to, I think, 46, and Emma is trailing her at a 29. So they're not far apart from each other, which I thought was pretty neat. Ava's pretty good at making the shorts.
Well, they both are, but it just seems like Ava will gain subscribers and they won't fall off. Emma will gain subscribers and then they'll disappear.
Yeah, they're like my channel is.
Yeah.
So, and Ava is like your typical channel where they don't fall off of, which is
it's so weird.
Yeah, well, in that Ava has a short with like 1,400 views, something like
but
that.
Emma has one with 12.
Yeah, I'm not saying I just seen that
one.
one.
It's weird.
So also Landon and I are going to be, well, Landon doesn't quite know this yet, but Landon and I are going to be doing.
Because your camera's out of focus.
Is it? It looks good here.
It's a little blurry here.
I don't know, Jerry. It may be because I'm on my Wi-Fi on my
very busy.
It may be because I'm on my mobile data instead of my Wi-Fi, because it was acting all funny a minute ago, so I had to switch over. Hey, prepping for heaven. So since Ava is standing behind us, there is Ava's channel. She's standing back there mean mugging us.
Well, do you want to switch it back over to the Wi-Fi?
No, because it'll cut me off. I mean, we can try it, but if we cut off, we'll be right back. I guess. Well, you don't have StreamYard on your phone.
Well, can't you just like get cut off and jump right back on, or no?
Well, yeah, I can. Okay, so if we dip away for a second, it's because I'm switching it back over to the house internet. Well, we're back. So is it better or getting better? Okay. So I'll keep talking until someone says something.
Better, yeah.
Okay. So, but Ava's channel is scrolling at the bottom, and here, hey Joey, thanks for coming in. No, we didn't have any damage from the storm, and that leads me to the next topic that I was going to talk about. So we had some pretty severe storms come through Oklahoma last night. I seen two different reports. I seen 14 tornadoes, and I seen 9 tornadoes touch down. I think some of them were in Texas, and they were counting them because they were in the panhandle of Oklahoma, or the panhandle of Texas and in Oklahoma. Hey, Lisa, thanks for coming in. But we had really high winds, and apparently, we have some loose soffit of around the edge of the house because that crap kept me awake all night long. It was just, and it was raining it wasn't raining really hard, but the wind was blowing I think it was gusting at 70 miles an hour is what it said the last I looked at it. So it was blowing pretty hard. So I actually need to go get that some screws in that this evening, or tomorrow evening, one of the two. Probably tomorrow evening. I'll make a little video about it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna do that today.
Yeah, and then I got home, and then you were like, "Hey, did me recording Emma work?"
Yeah, I had problems with the GoPro today.
Yeah,
I have problems every time I record. I'm either thinking I'm recording and I'm not, or I don't know.
So you just have to keep recording. That's what I was saying earlier. My
battery was dying.
That's why we have multiple batteries. I think there's 4 GoPro batteries.
I forgot to take another one, and I was out in the arena. It's not like I could just.
Well, like I was telling you, I record. There's a whole lot of footage that I compress down into that 10 to 15 to 20 minute video. So the more you record, the more stuff it gives me to make a video out of.
That's true.
Yeah. So, but we didn't have any damaging stuff around here. It's farther south you go from us, they did. There was actually in Morrison, which is north west of us a little bit. I guess they had some severe weather or some high damaging
We
wind.
didn't get any rain, did we?
Yeah.
I don't think it rained.
Yeah, I did.
When did it rain?
Last night.
It was dry as all get out there.
It's because we need rain. That's what I was saying in my video that I made last night.
But it wasn't wet when I left this morning.
It was when I left.
5:30.
It was dark. You can barely see in the daylight, let alone nighttime.
I know when I'm walking on the sidewalk and it's dry, or my windshield has no moisture on it. My car is so dirty from all the wind blowing all the dirt from the dirt road.
No, that's not from the dirt road. So there was a deal on the news. It said it blew dirt from Texas all the way into the northern part of Kansas. I mean, I'm sure some of it was from the dirt road, I'm sure. But they say the dirt blew all the way from Texas into Kansas. So we got some of it. Now we're probably never going to have anything grow again here in Oklahoma after all that dirt from Texas. I'm just kidding. It's a joke.
That's horrible.
Yeah, I know. It's a joke. So we'll talk. I believe it.
We're talking about chickens.
So let's talk about chickens
and turkeys. I want to talk about turkeys.
And
Anybody
turkeys.
got turkeys?
So with this newfangled, it's more of a lifestyle change is what the doctor referred it to for me. We're going to have to eat we're going to eat more chicken probably than what we have been, because I could do the same thing with beef and pork, but it's all 70 grams. Isn't that what it's 70 grams?
74 grams of protein a day.
Yeah. So.
And chicken and turkey are like your safer ones to eat.
Yeah, but it's no more than 70.
But like pork and beef and that kind of stuff, it's your body doesn't break down the proteins as well. Something.
And no shellfish.
Yeah.
So we're going to be doing more chickens.
And turkeys.
With that being said, we have been looking at chickens. So this is Ideal Hatchery. Man, the chickens went up a lot since the last time we looked. And so we're just for regular. What are you doing, Emma?
I've seen it on there.
Oh, you want to stick your head over here? So here's Emma, and here is Emma's channel. If anyone is looking for it, we'll just go ahead and leave that up. So if you buy more than 15, there are 380. There's 381 a chicken, and if you buy more than 50, then they go to 371. We're not going to buy 50 of them. We talked about buying another 20 or 25 egg layers, and then we talked about we'll go to the turkeys just because it pulled up next. We need more information on the type of turkeys. Hey Eddie, thanks for coming in. We don't know what kind of turkeys to get for meat turkeys. So that's where the discussion on the turkeys come in. Like, what kind of turkeys do we need to buy for meat turkeys?
And like, when do you butcher them? What do you feed them?
Well, I imagine you feed them the same kind of stuff you do like the meat birds.
But when would you butcher a turkey? Like, when is prime turkey butchering time?
Right. So, like, what is the ideal weight for butchering a turkey? If you're raising them for that purpose. And then the chicken, it's anywhere from 4 to 6 or 4 to 6 pounds. We know that one. But the turkey, we're not really certain on the types of turkeys to get, which there again, that's why we have this up. So I have a couple different pages. I have the Ideal Poultry, which is in Texas, and then Murray, which I believe is in Arkansas or Missouri, one of the two. I'm not 100% sure on those, but the birds are a little bit more expensive from Murray than they are the Ideal Hatchery. And then when you click on whatever kind of turkey you need to get,
or chicken, does that mean they're out of stock?
What?
There's not a picture of the chicken.
No, it just doesn't show an image of them.
Oh.
But then it tells you the dates that they're available to ship, which is March. No, it's April 5th. Well, so those are the days that they ship out. It tells you, and then it tells you the price. Up here, they're $12 a bird. So, I mean, well, a chick. I mean, they're not real big. The one down. Hey, all-terrain coffee and camping. Thanks for coming in. I thought somebody said something else too. Yeah, we just need help figuring out what kind of turkeys are the best turkeys. Hey, Dale.
Hey, Dad. Can I have some of your peanut butter?
Yes.
Just drive down here and pick up some turkeys. Yeah. Seen in your video today, Eddie, you had quite a few of them there. Getting one egg or getting 5 eggs every 6 days. Why didn't you just say 5 for 5 days in a row? I'm just kidding.
We had 2 turkeys. One drowned.
Yeah.
She kept getting in the swimming pool. I don't know.
They grow fast and put on weight. Yeah, that's so I don't, and I think we may be doing maybe grinding quite a bit of the turkey, so we can make those turkey burgers, because those were surprisingly, as much as I did not want to eat a turkey burger,
they're pretty good.
They're pretty good, especially grilled. Oh, I know, Eddie. I was just giving you a hard time. I was hoping it would poo on your shoulder like the last time. You didn't see that comment though. You were busy doing something like moving the scoop to your feed scoop or something. So we're not going to raise them to. We're not going to raise them other than for processing purposes. Landon has a male turkey that he's not going anywhere, and we're not going to do anything with him. He is a pet. You can actually walk out in the yard, and me and Landon can anyway. We can go out there, and he'll run up to us, and you can scratch his head, and he'll just sit there and let you scratch his head like he's just getting like a dog. But the girls and Nina seem to think that he wants to eat them, and he takes off. They take off running from him all the time. It's pretty funny. And then to see him run, he's all waddling, and it's pretty hilarious. It's pretty cool. Yeah. So, we're going to do the meat more like a meat. Meat. We're definitely doing meat chickens. I found those on the Ideal Hatchery as well, and they are somewhere. Where'd they go? Good. Yeah, pheasant, geese, ducks, guineas. I'm not getting guineas. I hate them noisy things. Standard assortments. Boilers. There they are. So the Cornish rocks are for 15 of them, which we talked about doing.
I don't want to get too many at once.
So we'll probably do 20 the first go, unless the guy at work wants to do the birds with us. Then we'll get more. But we'll probably do 20, and they're $3.45 a piece. And the days that they ship out, they start shipping those pretty quick. I'll share the screen so you guys can see it. Hey, 40 and Broke. Hey, if you guys have not checked out 40 and Broke, he just wrote a book. I haven't read it yet. I need to order it off of Amazon, but he talks about it a couple of times in a few of his videos, and it just seems really interested. And seems to be a really motivated individual. You guys ought to check it out, him and his book that he has out. So here's the available dates for the meat chickens. It starts in March 6th, and it just keeps going down every Monday. It looks like, there's some Wednesdays in May. So we need to start getting the meat birds cage done. So we need to get some lumber, which we may have enough around the house. Yeah, we probably do have enough around the house. And then I have that sheet metal I can build a cage out of. And then Nina wants to do it where you move them, like the, what do you call that? Where you move them all the time?
Chicken tractor?
Yeah, like a chicken tractor, and move them
around the pasture.
Around the pasture or the front yard, one of the two. Probably, maybe in the pasture over there in the goat on the goat side. Well, no, that hurt my hay. So maybe in the front yard, because it's only 6. I think 6. You can start processing them after 6 weeks, depending on the weight and things like that. So, but I think for the sides of it, instead of putting chicken wire, Radio Jonesy, Urban Homestead, look at him, came in. Thanks for coming in, Jonesy. He's from Tasmania. So it's north of Australia, northwest a little bit. Nina just asked me where it was at. It's close to Australia. But instead of doing chicken wire, there's some number 4 wire, and the reason why I think I want to do that is it's a little stronger and it keeps. I seen it that you said it was in Cameron. I think Cameron, Texas. Eddie. but it's a little stronger than regular chicken wire. So if for some reason a dog, because Emma's dog, I don't know how he'll do, I won't have to worry about him being able to break through that. What is it? I can't remember what it's called. It's like it's welded. It's like welded wire kind of, except I used it whenever I used to do a lot of bees. It's a lot smaller and it's pretty strong. Like I can stand on a 1x1 section and I can't break through it. But yeah, that's what we're gonna wrap around it to keep it a little bit more secure, to keep the dogs and everything out of it.
Cage fencing.
I want to say it was called hardware cloth for some reason, but don't quote me on that. But I'm pretty sure it was number 8 hardware cloth.
Hardware cloth is what 9 Acre Family Farms in.
Yeah.
Who's that, Dale?
Yeah, it's Dale. But speaking of bees, we'll get rid of this screen here for a second. Speaking of bees, Nina and I. Did you quit shaking the table?
Sorry.
Jesus. Nina and I have been looking. Nina actually sent me the link today. I don't want to take any credit for it. It's just chopped liver over here. I don't want to take the credit away from Nina, because Nina has. When we bought this property, we had 3 hives.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so the people told us originally that we could leave them there and then move them on a separate day because we were moving everything. But then last minute, they told us that we had to move them because their kid was
from the house that we sold.
Yeah, from the house we sold.
We were gonna leave them there for a little bit. They said it was fine. Then last minute, they were like, "Actually, can you just take the bees?"
Yeah, and so happened that night, because when you move bees, you're supposed to lock them in for 24 hours so they get kind of acclimated to their new surrounding. So I did that, but then we got 13 inches of rain overnight, and the bees didn't have anywhere to go. So unfortunate thing with them is all of them died. So it's kind of a bad deal. But Nina did look them up today, and you can pre-order bees today through, was that from?
Dale.
Right.
Man Lake bees.
Man Lake. Man Lake is where I ordered you bee killer. So that's where I used to order all of my bee stuff from, was Man Lake. There's another one too. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but I have a bunch of magazines for beekeeping. But the first time we bought bees, we bought them locally down by Edmond. And then we brought them up to our house, which at that time we lived south of Stillwater, southeast a little bit of Stillwater. So it wasn't too far, which is technically, to buy a nuke right now from them probably wouldn't be too far either. But if I really want to get the small cell bees, if you're into beekeeping, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Dale's got jokes.
Yeah, he's always full of them. He's always full of it, especially when he's present. And I don't know. But anyhow, when he's attentive, that's the word. That's the good one. When he's actually paying attention, he's really clever. Usually he's pretty busy in the evening time. The bees. Yes. So we're going to look into getting some more bees. I'd like to get 2 hives, probably 2 hives. And then once the bees are probably usually you can't split them after a year. Usually it takes 2 years before you can split a hive. Because when we first bought the bees the first time, we had them for 2 years. They split to 4, and I sold 1 hive to Tidy, and that left us with 3 hives. Yeah. Are you gonna talk, or are you gonna let me do it all?
You were doing a great job.
Well, come on, let's hear something from you.
I don't know. I thought we were talking about chickens.
Well, we were, but then the deal about the
Squirrel.
hardware cloth. So
Oh,
go
yeah.
ahead and talk about your chickens.
Well, I don't really have any chickens to talk about.
Well, Dale might know. Dale, do you have a good suggestion on good meat turkeys or
Dale
any
said, hi, Ava.
or any other? Yeah, good meat turkeys.
You
Yeah.
look grumpy, they said, Ava.
Yeah, she's got her mom's face. So
I don't know. We have like 12 hens. I don't even know what kind they are. They all lay brownish tan eggs.
yeah, so I looked them up the other day. They are, maybe if the internet cooperates here. She's gonna smack you. Yeah, probably. I probably would deserve it.
I'd like to get some more like copper morans.
Yeah, we
did pretty well with those when
Yeah.
we had those.
They are brown stars
You figure that?
because I looked at the picture of them and then they match the picture.
Mm.
They'll pop up over here. Oh, well, online they did.
Mm.
Why are chickens?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. There's a couple other challenges I want to try.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
Fun.
Anything I get to hit you with is fun.
Yeah.
Blue copper morans. Yeah. Do they lay different colored eggs or just brown and tan eggs?
I think they're like a greenish color, like the ones we had.
The eggs?
Yeah, they were.
We never had greenish eggs.
Yeah, we did.
I think those are like the.
Then we have like green eggs, like.
Aren't those like the Easter eggers or the blue eggers?
Yeah, but we don't want.
and-
I don't want to get Easter eggers, and the reason why is because so with the chickens that we have, they have like 240-day laying cycle. And the Easter eggers is only 160-day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need ones that are gonna lay a long time. So I don't need all the fancy breeds.
Yeah. Well, and two, I mean, they're ours seem to be so we lock them up in the evening time at night, and then during the day we open them up and let them out and they free range.
And today Emma found, which we've been getting about, so we have 12 hens. Not all of them go into the chicken house. That's all the time. There's always like a couple, like 3 or 4 that don't go in at night. But we normally get like what, 7 eggs, 8 eggs a day. And today Emma found a nest in the hay barn.
Yeah, which she said it wasn't there yesterday.
Yeah, I didn't see it yesterday.
There's a dozen of eggs right here.
So I don't know. I don't know if they've just been laying in a different spot.
I don't know.
Because how many
Well-
eggs a day does a chicken lay? Just one or
I don't
2?
know. I'm sure. Well, with as many that we got a couple times, they almost would have. Some of them might be laying more than once, but I don't know if they can or not. I'm surely they can.
Well, we have chickens for eggs and we're getting chickens for meat.
Yeah.
I mean, we need both.
Didn't you say we were gonna buy like the all black chickens, like black town and everything?
Oh, I don't know. We'll see.
Those things are expensive.
Only 1 egg a day per bird.
But
Okay,
we
so
still do
yeah.
have those other hens too, though. That just always run around.
Yeah.
There's like 4 or 5.
Yeah, they could be laying there.
Yeah, they could
We
be
have
laying
some
there.
older hens that don't go.
Yeah, the Cornish. That's what we're going to get, Dale, for the meat birds. The thing that we are confused, not really confused. We just don't know. And you don't know what you don't know is about the turkeys. We don't know what is the best breed of turkeys to get for meat turkeys. And like I was saying earlier, I think we're going to grind a lot of the meat from the turkeys because of making the turkey burgers.
Yeah, but I definitely think we'll get the Cornish cross
Yeah.
for meat birds.
Yeah.
And then we'll see how that goes. Because then we have to order the scolder, the plucker thing.
Tidy said I can use his.
Oh.
So, yeah.
He has the scolder and
Yeah,
everything.
it's an all-in-one deal.
Mm.
It's that one that I found online that I showed him and he ended up going and buying it for like $75
Where'd you get it for something online?
on Facebook Marketplace. It's that one I showed you and they wanted like $275 for it. He showed up and gave him $75 cash and they took it.
Mm.
Hey, Tony, thanks for coming in.
Well, we'll see how it goes with butchering the chickens.
Yeah, Dale. That's what we had planned on doing was pasturing them. Like there's several YouTube channels that do it that way. Have the mobile chicken tractors.
Mitchell wants to try quail too.
Yeah, I do, and
eventually.
Unfortunately, on the two hatcheries that are really close to us, because I'd like to keep the hatcheries close to us because there's always a risk of getting dead birds in, especially the farther out they are. So that's one of the reasons why I was looking at the Ideal hatchery in the Murray's, because the Murray's is pretty close to us. But I'll probably do the Ideal hatchery because they guarantee 24-hour delivery, or like a 24-hour from the time you order it, or from the time that they ship to your front door within 24 hours. And they, no, I'm gonna have them mailed, Jerry, just because we're so far away. Huh. I had more than 1 point. Everybody was just like, everybody was 3 or 4 and I was 3. Tony. Mr. Kettle Kitchen. There was something else I was going to say. I don't remember what it was though.
Do you have to feed those a special feed?
Yeah,
Any
which
chickens?
we can get that over in Pawnee. They sell it at Stillwater too. Oh, so recycling, getting other people's junk is your treasure has kind of always been my mentality. I think it has a lot to do with growing up extremely poor. But so we have these big hoppers where I work at, and I managed to get 2 of them. Tomorrow I'm picking them up. I'll actually do a video of them whenever I get home tomorrow evening. But you can put a ton of feed in because they hold a ton of the material we put in there, which is powder too. So they'll hold a ton of feed a piece, and and that's the reason why I got them, is so we could do
more bulk feed.
More bulk feed, and it not be in a sack; it'll be an actual big metal hopper. That's so. Whether we do the chicken feed with it, the chicken and the turkey feed with it, or we do like the pigs or something else, which I don't know. I might see if I can get 3 of them because there's 4 of them sitting there. If I can get 3 of them, I might get all 3 of them. That way we have one for the chickens, pigs, and goats.
What kind of collaborations are we talking about?
We're almost kind of too busy right now to be doing a bunch of whole. Well, I mean, yeah, I've seen a couple of them pop up on my email. And do we have any collaborations planned? I'd have to look in the email. I thought I emailed someone back about doing one, but it all seems like they're cooking videos right now, and if I cook it, I'm gonna eat it. I mean, it's tough. That's the tough thing with a lot of the cooking collaborations. Like it makes it tough to want to do some of them. Not because I don't want to do them. It's more so they're cooking collaborations, and man, with being on this diet, it's kind of been a little tough. Like Nina and I went out to eat the other day, and I just went ahead and ate there, and I regretted it. Okay, Dale, just send it to me.
Mitchell, you want to do a game night tomorrow?
I don't know. What time is it? Your normal time, Tony? I can't remember what time it starts. I kind of do. Are you gonna be home tomorrow night? Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know if I want to
You got
get
mail.
on the computer tomorrow.
Huh. We've been spending a lot of time on the computer.
5. Oh.
So 6 our time. We've been spending a lot of time on the computer doing all of the girls'
Do a scaredy cat.
Is that
Who
Dale?
are you calling a scaredy cat? Me or Mitchell?
You.
Really?
And Nina would not be very good at music if that's the topic, music. Like I could do the country music pretty good.
What do you mean? You're saying I can't guess what song is by who? I'm good at that. Yeah. I just don't like
No,
to
you gotta
play
name.
every time we're in the car and you're like, who's that? Who's that? Who's this? Like, I just want to listen to the song.
You got to name the song,
Yeah.
not the
That's
person,
not
the
hard.
song. So are you going to do it tomorrow?
I don't know. I'll have to see what mood I'm in.
Well, Tony's trying
Like
to make
tonight,
a-
I was very stressed out, but I had told Mitchell I was going to do it. So I had to do it. It was a rough day at work.
And at my work, I got a new office buddy, which I have a huge office. I have a huge office at work. It's like 25 by 28 or something like that. They haven't put the partitions in it yet, the walls. So now I have someone that kind of sits catty corner from me, which is kind of weird because
He's a little upset about it.
yeah.
Wah.
Well, it's just different because I'm not used to having anyone in my work area.
Now you really got to put a lock on your refrigerator
He's
with all your healthy foods.
no one wants to eat those. Yeah.
What? I don't get it.
I'll explain it afterwards.
Oh.
Lock your refrigerator up. Yeah. Well, at work, so I have a mini fridge in my office. And a couple times I've taken a case of Coke Zero there. And I leave my office and I come back and I go to get a Coke Zero and there's like 2 left and I just put 12 in there. So, and it's not any office people there because the production people can walk right through my office when they go to get consumables for their machines. Yeah, so you never know.
Does anybody in here butcher chicken?
I think Dale and Lisa have butchered chickens. Maybe Dale. Well, I know, but it's happened a couple times, Tony, is what I was getting at. I think Dale and Lisa, we do the meat chickens, we get them to the weight, and we try to schedule it in such a way where Dale and Lisa can come down here and we could do like an in-person collaboration. See, there you go, Dale. That'd be some good content.
Once my kitchen's remodeled.
The kitchen, it's not horrible. It's just not the way. So I think I've said it before. We left a really nice 2-story house when we bought this place. Maybe we'll have to schedule something, Tony. But we have to do 2000s music. See how Jerry can handle that. Jerry and Susan can handle that. 2000 or I could do just about any era of country music. I'm pretty good at country music.
So
Generally, I can tell pretty quick just by the music of it. Oh.
1920s.
I like. So the one-hit wonders, I didn't do very good on the one-hit wonders because they were one-hit wonders for a reason. A lot of my parents' stuff that they listened to was like my stepdad liked.
I could do the 90s.
Yeah.
80s and 90s.
Yeah,
I could do the 80s. Like what?
All genres. Like rock and country. I know a lot of the old rock stuff, but it has to be like
rock or pop rock.
Rock.
Like, are you talking about like because 3 Doors Down and
no? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking old rock. And I don't listen to Goo Goo Dolls.
Heavy metal band rock.
Yeah, like hair bands, like old hair bands.
Oh yeah, I could do some like Bon Jovi.
Oh, Bon Jovi is not rock.
Crue,
Bon Jovi is like the most pop person I've ever heard.
Now.
Even before.
Get lost.
I can do some depending on the genre. Or some classical music. I can do some classical music. I like listening to classical.
I'm out. Tired.
I know. It's like I need that. Why'd you have to yawn?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what? Peterson Farms in Nashville.
AC/DC, I know some of that.
Led Zeppelin.
Yeah. What about what's his name that bit the head off the bat? You know who I'm talking about?
Apparently not.
He bit the head off of a bat.
Yeah, I know, Dale.
Be quiet, Dale. It is not.
She might as well said Nickelback.
God, what was the name?
Off of a bat?
Osbourne.
Oh, Ozzy Osbourne?
Ozzy Osbourne. There we go. Ozzy. Oh my gosh, everybody knew it was Ozzy. Goodness. Should have read the comments.
Yeah. Yeah. Some ZZ Top. I like.
What would you have said Kiss was? I didn't like their stuff.
Kiss was more like a hair band.
Yeah. Not
Yeah.
the poppy kind.
No, just like a hairband. Look, Jerry's just like, "What's up, Nina? I knew who it was." Yeah, Def Leppard. Yes, I didn't. There's some Kiss songs that aren't horrible, but not a huge fan of him. But I've heard a lot of them. My stepdad was real big into. I would classify my stepdad as a hippie. That'd be a good way to put it. Yeah.
Who's the guy that sang the song? It's like "It's a Nice Day for a White Wedding." Who was that? That was
Who was it?
Oh, it was. I know who it is.
No, you don't.
Yes, because I looked him up the other day. Because there's like a tribute band to them or something now. But who was it? Billy Idol. That's right. See, can we use Google when we play?
No.
How do you know if you're using Google?
Well, you would be right here.
Yeah, but they can't see me when I'm down.
Rob
here
Zombie.
using
I like
Google.
Rob. Some cool thing about Rob Zombie. My not nephew. I say nephew, but my cousin Cody. He got to because he had cerebral palsy, and he was pretty. He was. I mean, he had it really bad. So, KMOD, which is a radio station, I'm sure some people in this area know who KMOD is. But my cousin Cody got to meet Rob Zombie, go backstage, meet all of the people, like several times, not just one or two times. But not only whenever he was at the radio station, Cody got to go in there and hang out with them while he was doing interviews at KMOD, which I thought was really cool. And there's several videos of my cousin before he passed away of him at the radio station doing all of the stuff with Rob Zombie, which I thought it was really cool that. So how Cody met him was through the Shriners Hospital. So Cody would have to go down there once a year later in life, but he was down there for a long time at the beginning of his childhood, because when he had the leg braces and
Just the name of the song.
yeah, I said that a second ago.
I got this.
Which I thought was really cool. So I like Rob Zombie, and I think that's the main reason why I do like Rob Zombie.
Do I win anything? No, you don't win anything.
Self gratification.
Oh. If I win, I want a medal. I probably won't win, so you don't have to order the medal.
Yeah.
Bragging rights.
So did someone come in that I missed? Texas born and raised. Hey, we got some of your dirt from Texas the other day up here in Oklahoma, or not the other day, last night. They say it blew in all the way from the Gulf all the way up to northern Kansas.
Championships get a $25 Amazon gift card each.
Now, pump the brakes, Tony. We're not talking about championship. You see who my competing partner is.
Oh, we're going to be on a team? Oh, God. We'll never make it.
So,
Mitchell's too competitive for me.
yeah, so I don't know. I've always been competitive. It's a personal flaw, I guess. I don't know. I am very sore loser.
You're married. You're already a team. Well,
We got 10. Nina's wanting to go for an hour, so we got 10 more minutes.
I finally got 12 people in here. We can go a little
Okay,
longer.
we'll go longer. We'll go longer. We're needing them watch hours.
Until I got to pick up Landon, and then I'll probably be done.
So the watch hours, which is kind of crazy, we were up to almost 2,800, and then I looked at it again today.
Mm-hmm.
So depressing.
It dropped again.
Yes.
Darn it.
I don't have that problem.
You just started your channel. You be quiet over there. So for anyone that came in that doesn't know, Ava and Emma have started their own YouTube channel. Emma's is based around her English writing and jumping and what else does she do? And Ava's is based around her barrel racing. They are scrolling across the screen. Well, one is scrolling. Ava's is scrolling. Emma's is stationary. And that is their channel names. And Ava is our middle child, and Emma is our youngest child. Landon does not want to start a channel currently, which I'm not forcing them to do it.
Roberts and Belly Acres.
Um,
You went live the same time as Roberts and Belly Acres.
who said that?
Dale.
Well, that's Mitchell's fault, Dale. He scheduled this live.
You told me 7 when I
I
scheduled
said
it.
6. I told people 6. I was ready at 6.
But then you brought the camera into me and said, "Hey, did my video record?" So it took me another.
Yeah, I was still ready at 6, and you were like, "It's scheduled for 7." So we waited till 7.
But Dale, if I wait around every time that someone is not live, I don't think I would ever be able to do a live stream.
Do middle of the day lives do well?
I mean, I'm sure there's quite a few people in the lives that I've watched, but I can't do a middle of the day live. And are you going to host one?
No. I'm at work. What do you mean host one?
Well, how am I going to host one at work?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's lunchtime in Jonesy land. Jonesy is Radio Jonesy is a time traveler. He probably knew that we were going to have bad weather the day before.
Wednesday, our horses are getting pedicures.
Yes.
So that Mitchell does have to come home early for that.
Yeah, I guess I could do a live stream of the horses getting their feet cut.
Well, I don't know how fun that would be. Especially when he has to work with the coming 2-year-olds that
Oh, are they getting done too?
I haven't messed with in a while. Yeah, just those 2.
Just those two?
Well, those 2, and then the other 2 get shoes put on.
Oh.
Don't forget limited shoes pads.
But yeah, Luna gets shoes with pads.
You better leave me notes.
Yeah, I have some notes. I have some questions that you need to ask the parent.
Okay.
And then Emma has a lesson at 4:30.
What?
So Wednesday's a busy day.
Tasmania. Yeah. That's where Jonesy is from.
Yes, all guys do need notes.
Yeah, if I don't, you don't have.
Step by step instructions.
I can tell you something, and you tell me that you never said that all the time.
No. We'll like plan something, and I'm like, okay, this is what I want to do, and this is how I want to do it. And you're like, yeah, that's good, that's great. And then we go to do it, and he's like, well, that's not gonna work.
Yeah,
well,
because
we already talked about it, and it was gonna work.
well,
And then you last minute, you're like, well, that's not gonna work. I
because
need this, and this.
because maybe some parameters changed along the way. You ever think about that? Not everything stays the same all
I think
the
it's
time.
because when I tell you the things that I want to do, you're just like, yeah, oh yeah. So I shut up. And then when it comes down to it, you're like, crap, that's not going to work.
Well, maybe it has a little bit to do with it.
Yeah, maybe. A lot.
Oh, so I do have to work on the four-wheeler. So this is a very sore subject. So I will be doing a video on fixing the four-wheeler probably this week. But that video probably won't come out for 2 weeks because Landon did a video. And I have it edited. And then I did a video last night. And then I'll have a video of working on the Arctic Cat 400. We really need to get it going because we need to drag the pasture with it to get DIY America. Hello, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. What, Ava?
It was supposed to have been fixed already. I said January 1st, you've got 1 month to fix the four-wheeler. We get to like January 15th. I said, hey, you got till the end of January to fix the four-wheeler. And here we are, February 27th. And it's still broken.
You know, I literally work on something every day.
If I say I'm going to fix something, you don't have to remind me every 6 months.
Read that aloud, Dale.
So whenever I get home, like here lately, you know, sometimes you just want to relax.
He has been working very hard. He does work very hard. But I have projects that I can't do. Or if I attempt to do them, he's like, you're doing that wrong.
Well, and two, whenever someone suggests a said project, instead of not coming out and helping me, you could be like, hey, babe, do you want to go outside and do this?
Do I look like I'm mechanical to you?
You don't have to be mechanical.
Or like I could run a saw?
You don't have to. That's what you say, hey, babe, let's go outside and do this. Hey, Gary, Mr. Bentley 29 is in here.
Video with the lines in it.
Huh?
It says, I also saw your vid with the lines in it, Devil Dog. Was that not to me?
I don't know. You could be talking to somebody. Look at this comment right here. I got it up here. Why fix things once things are
I have to get real close. I don't have my glasses on. Why fix anything once you fix one thing, then another? Yeah, well.
It's my life story. Because
maybe when we win the lottery.
Yeah, we got to play it to win it. You know, that's one of the nice things I think about Nina and I is we don't really want to waste our money on something that the odds are. But if you don't play, I guess you're not going to win it.
Is that a new one right there?
What?
Something Homestead.
Oh, you get Homestead. Yeah. You get Homestead. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. They're not new. Whenever I was doing them consistently, they came in all the time. I never buy a ticket. Yeah, you know, we always plan, like we'll be laying in bed and Nina will, you know, be laying there and she'll be like, you know, if we win the lottery, I want to build a big horse barn with like 15 stalls and have a riding area inside of it. And I'm like, yeah, that's great and all, but gotta win it, gotta play to win.
Win so we can all say that we know billionaires. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well,
same to you.
Yeah. I mean, I would love to. You know, I actually I sit and ponder on what I would do if I won the lottery. We probably would live, I don't know, probably the same area just because we don't want to switch the kids' schools. But Nina would probably have our old house on our old style of house on this property. But we'd definitely buy a lot of land. Land is, by the time our kids get old enough to buy land is going to be so outrageously expensive.
So how about those turkeys?
Yeah, I'll buy a lot of turkeys too.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we probably would. And then we could have someone work for us full time too. Which, if we did, I'd probably start a company anyway. I would. Does he ever win prepping for heaven? The couple times I've bought a ticket, I don't know if I've ever got a darn number one. My sister, one time, my older sister and her husband, they play pretty religiously to the lottery. And I think one time they got 3 or 4 numbers, but not the number they were missing was the important one. So they won like $200.
They still play?
Yeah, they play all the time. Did I miss something? So do your odds increase, Jerry, after 200 million? The odds stay the same. Actually, they probably decrease because more people are probably playing. Because usually whenever the lottery gets high, the sales skyrocket. So then your chances actually decline. You know, though, so people write off their lottery spending, right?
Yeah. I don't. You have to like have a lot. Yeah, we wouldn't be able to.
Well, no, we don't play it to do it. So yeah. Well, yeah, the odds go up if you win, obviously, Jerry. Yeah, you're probably more likely to get in a car wreck on your way to buy a lottery ticket than you are to actually winning. And I think that might be one of the reasons why we don't play, is because there's just not a whole lot of. Would you quit that? Every time you yawn, it makes me yawn.
I'm sorry.
So, does anyone have any ideas on what kind of meat turkeys to buy? Because this guy and gal do not.
I can see you.
I can see you.
You see me what? Wasn't doing anything.
From my hot wire, and it feels like lightning.
So
That's another thing you need to do is fix that one section of the fence.
yeah. Now we finally get back to turkeys. Well, no one was giving us any ideas on what kind of turkeys to
Do
buy.
you have turkeys, Dale? Still have turkeys?
I thought I don't remember.
Can you put? I'm gonna have the turkeys processed though at the butcher. I won't do those ourselves. They will go to the butcher
Why? What's the difference?
because they know what they're doing and I don't. And I'm not gonna murder turkeys.
What's the difference between?
You're gonna do the chickens.
What's the difference in doing the chickens and the turkeys? Explain that to me. Explain that to everybody else.
What? I don't know. I just feel like taking the turkeys because they have the like. Then I don't have to buy the grinder and like all that. They got all that. They know how to like give me some turkey bacon. They can like make me some patties.
Maybe we can get them to put jalapenos in the patties.
Maybe. Well, they got
Oh no, we have
like the wild game butchers and stuff.
no,
right?
no. There's the where we take the cows and the stuff. They do birds.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's like three. So there's actually where we take our stuff already to get processed. They do birds, and then there's another one over by what's the town? No, starts with C. No. Where we went and picked up the pig at.
Oh, Cleveland.
Cleveland. Yeah, there's another place there in Cleveland. Good stuff. Your horns are showing. Nina. Your horns are showing. You know, the thing about redheads, I was telling Nina this the other day. Redheads
I don't know.
Redheads are soul stealers. And this stuff is not brown, it's red. My precious. Hey, Belt Loop can cook. Look at that. We got Belt Loop can garden. Look at that. We got all kinds of belt loops in here.
Oh, look, there's two good breeds. Dale put a link in there.
I wonder if I can click on it. Oh, you can click on it. Click
On the
on it and click on it and go to it. Yeah, so we can see.
What happened?
Safari. Soul, yeah, they are soul stealers.
Broad-breasted turkey. As low as $9.25 a bird.
Well, it had me at broad-breasted turkey.
White turkey.
Is the bronze better than the white, or the white better than the bronze? Does it matter? I wonder. Does it matter, Dale?
Probably the broad-breasted.
This is a broad-breasted too, but it's white.
Well, let's get the white ones. Something different.
Well, you could do like some white and some
Half and half them.
bronze. Yeah.
That's a good idea. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Mm-mm.
Bronze.
Is there a reason?
I don't know.
Hatching on June 12th, 2023. Order now for estimated delivery by June 15th. Sold as baby pullets only. No sexing available. Is it better to like... Do you have to butcher the toms sooner than the...
I don't know. What is a girl turkey called?
Jenny?
What's a girl turkey called?
I don't know. Is it a Jenny?
Come on.
No, what is it? Is it better to butcher like, I don't know. Is a male, you want males or you want females, or does it not matter? Loser.
Someone put it in there for you.
Hen. Oh, a Jenny is a donkey.
No, I was just waiting on you to say it.
Male are just bigger.
So males probably grow faster than the females.
But you don't have to butcher like a male sooner than a female.
No, you probably do. You probably want to do some of them based on like size, right?
No, butcher them both at the same time. 20 Tamsack.
I don't know. Carter's Custom Lures. Thanks for coming in. Hey.
But do you butcher them at a certain age or weight? Would they be up of weight too?
Yeah,
So
you
I'd have
do.
to get like a turkey weigher.
Well, you just eyeball them. Like that guy looks like he's tasty right about now.
Ava, are you asleep? I think she's asleep.
Ava, probably. Yeah, that's
Yeah. I got
and
some-
then the chickens, you do them all. So some people, I've watched a couple videos. Some people process the turkeys. So you'll do some one week and then do some the next week and so forth.
Mhm.
So you'll have different sizes of birds. So you don't have them all weighing, 15 pounds when you go to process them. Hey, Ginger. Not for nothing.
Mm.
It's Ginger. I was just telling everybody how redheads are soul stealers. And since your name is Ginger, I thought I would just throw it out there. Look at it. She's like penetrating my soul right now. She's like, come here. So, yeah. I'm kind of starting to lose my voice a little bit. I don't know why. Probably because of talking too much. There. But
Yeah. So now at least I know what kind of birds,
yeah,
chicken or turkeys.
what now we just got to but for the turkeys you make the same kind of a thing to move them in. The deal that I seen like a little A-frame so they get up there and perch.
Why can't I just free range them like they are now?
Well, I mean, I'm sure you can, but if you want them to grow faster, we'll probably have to do the same kind of thing. Like Justin Rhodes has a video on them. Like he has like a little perch deal, like a little A-frame, and has some bars run across it. So at night they can get up there and they can perch. And then they have like a little hot wire fence that they run around it, like the poultry netting. Yeah, I have a daughter that's a redhead too, and she's just like her mama.
She's worse.
Yeah, she's just like her mama. Are you talking about the redhead, Gary? She must be sitting beside you. Yeah. Well, it's been fun. Anything else, babe? So we talked about Landon got to go get his permit. He passed his driving. He got a certificate for his completion of driver's ed.
Yeah.
So probably this week sometime we need to take him up to get his driving permit so he can drive more in town and stuff. And then I will take him. It'll be fine. Nina has a hard time. Nina has got a lot of anxiety, and I don't. I think that's why it works so well. She gets so wound up, like what, like a top,
Like a spin top.
Yeah, like just wound up. And here I am over here, just cool as a cucumber, and like Nina, calm it down. You're up here. You need to be down here at your, 4 foot area. You're trying to be like a 6 foot person, and you're only 5'2", if you're lucky, in heels.
I'm 5'3".
I think that's why we work really good together, is because I pull her back down. I rein her back in when she gets a little high strung. It's like, calm it down, lady. Anyway, she still yells at me. Don't get that wrong, but I can keep her from yelling at everybody else. Oh yeah. Yeah.
But yeah. I just worry that he's gonna like be on his I'm cool and I gotta like show off in front of my friends and
He's a 15-and-a-half-year-old boy. What do you think's going to happen? I remember being
driving my
15.
car.
No, he's not going to be driving your
Well, right
car.
now he's driving my car, so I'm worried about my car.
But whenever he goes to get his own car,
What will happen, Dale?
you get in a wreck. I never did, except whenever I got in that wreck. Well, I mean, I did.
Like fender benders.
I never got a
I
fender.
got those.
I never got a fender bender. So I flipped that one truck end over end 3 times. But I wasn't. Well, that's a subject for another story, another day. But then the only other time than that I got in a wreck was when that lady pulled out in front of me, and because she failed to stop at a stop sign while I was going the speed limit, the posted 45. It might have been 50. I don't remember how fast it was.
Yeah, like what not for
Ginger,
nothing Homestead
What'd you
said.
say? I can't see it.
We
Well,
worry,
that's fine.
Mitchell. That's what mothers do. It's our job.
I know, but I guarantee. So the girls don't even. They don't. So the girls are saying that they're going to have mom teach them how to drive. But when it comes down to it, mom will be like, "You're stressing me out. Pull over. Pull over." A Pathways. Is that who that is? The light's really blinding me right now.
Wait until you catch
Pathways.
him parking in your car, Mom.
Well, that ain't gonna happen because that boy ain't gonna be parking anywhere but in the driveway while he's getting out of the car.
His instructors that he's had all 3 of them, because I think they do that to where they have a different one
Unless you ask for the
every
same one.
time. They've all said that he does a really good job.
Yeah, but he's been driving for a long time.
Well, that's what the guy said today. He's like, you could tell that he's been driving.
Yeah.
So
Well, and like the second one, the lady the second time I picked him up, the lady said that you can tell that he's not nervous behind the steering wheel as much as a lot of the younger kids are, or not younger kids, the less experienced kids, because he does drive a lot, and you could tell like driving in the pasture. And then 2 years ago, whenever I was cutting hay, that boy followed me everywhere in that dang truck. Like
Yeah.
Nina, like the first time I called Nina, and she's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I said, "Well, we're taking the tractor over to one of the fields I was cutting." And she's like, "Well, how are you getting home?" I said, "Well, Landon's behind me in the truck." She's like, "Say what?" I was like, "He's behind me in the truck. It'd be fine." She's like, "There's no way you're letting him drive." It was like 10 miles or something like that. I was like, "Yeah, he's fine. He's behind me. He's got this under control."
yeah.
And we did that. Then last summer, we didn't cut much hay because we were in that bad drought, which we're still in a bad drought.
Yeah. It is getting green out there, though. Did you see that today?
Yeah. It's starting to. We need
More rain.
Well, we need a lot of rain. What's funny, Dell, is the 405 is started actually half a mile from my house. So when I grew up, they used to call this road that runs by the house the Tri-County Raceway, because it was where everybody would come to drag race, because it's 3 different counties. So who are they going to call? A state trooper? And state trooper is going to take them an hour to get here. And everybody be gone by then. So that's...
Yeah, a lot of people threatened to come race by here when they found out we bought
Yeah.
this place.
Yeah, because I mean, I know pretty much all the guys from Street Outlaws. Like one of them just lives maybe a mile and a half from the house. And then my brother-in-law, he used to be real big into it, and then some things happened, and he kind of got out of it.
We need to buy some stuff to get plants going.
Yes, we've been talking about that. That's the main purpose for getting the greenhouse emptied out was to move the chickens so we could use that
Back for a greenhouse.
back for a greenhouse. Which I don't know. I've been kind of tossing up this deal. So I am going to automate the wherever we put the garden at, and so you can buy some some water valves that are 12 or 24 volt, and I have a 24 volt power supply and a little micro PLC, so I can make them different areas come on different times, and I can put a deal out there for the like the thermometer, and so if it's too hot, the water don't kick on, and to do moisture samples of the soil, which I'm actually going to make a video on making that, because the little water valves are cheap. They're only like, I think they were $6 a piece.
Yeah, but before you get too carried away with that, we need to like get some stuff planted. Like
Oh no,
a
we need
little,
yeah,
you
we
know.
need to do that, yeah. And if I
I
don't,
think we're gonna do like a lot of okra.
yeah, because I eat a lot of pickled okra,
Yeah.
and
So if anyone has any good pickling recipes and how to pickle,
oh Jesus, you just started to open the can of worms.
I need to learn how to do that.
That's what I was talking about the other day. And Ginger is probably about this close to popping up a recipe for pickled okra. And if pretty much everybody in here cans.
But I don't want one with too many steps. Like I need something that's, because I don't like to be in the kitchen. I don't like to cook really. So I don't want, what do you go?
Dale says he's got a video.
Yeah. Eggs.
So, and we'll probably make some spicy. I want to grow red chilies because and jalapenos. I like.
We've done well with jalapenos.
Yeah, jalapenos do really good. Okra. Usually we plant okra. We get tired of picking okra because okra just okra. You guys plant okra. It likes the heat, and we have the heat in Oklahoma.
We did well with okra.
The
squash and the zucchini. We got squash bugs one year, and now we get them all the time. And we haven't been able to get, like, even all the things you tried, we haven't got rid of them.
Yeah, like all the little, like I watched tons of videos to try to get rid of these darn squash bugs. And the only thing that really worked was if I put Sevin Dust on them. And I tried every home remedy to try to keep the pesticides and stuff away.
Oh, that's one thing with the chickens. What do people put on their chickens when they get mites? I know Sevin Dust, but then like a lady at work was like, well, her chicken had them, but she didn't want to use Sevin Dust because then they say when they lay the eggs, it gets on the eggs, so you should wash the eggs and you should eat them within like 7 days.
Yeah, once you wash the eggs, you don't have.
So I didn't know if there was something different to use rather than Sevin Dust, because I know like my mom uses Sevin Dust for her chickens.
What is that? I can't hardly see it.
Which one?
Any of them? That light is blinding me, but without it, we have a really bad shadow.
So, Not for Nothing Homestead said no pickled okra from this house, but they do have sweet butter pickles video. But a dust bath of diatomaceous earth out there for them chickens. I added dried cayenne pepper to some of mine.
What did you call that?
Diatomaceous
No,
earth.
the Kanye. Did you say Kanye? Are we talking about the rapper? Or
I don't know what it's.
I mean,
I did. It was cayenne pepper.
okay.
Oh, Kanye pepper.
I was like, what? Yeah, I really want to. I really want to do some dried.
What are dilly beans?
Hmm?
Dilly beans. What are those?
No. Where do you see that?
It says I have here's I've mixed reviews about dilly beans.
I'm probably thinking about. I probably would say pickling. I would just imagine.
Mm.
So I bought some stuff
Dill pickles green beans.
2 years ago because I want to try the. It's I don't know if it's not aquaponics, but it's like I guess hydroponics kind of a thing. So you put the solution, you mix up. It comes in 3 different separate ingredients. You put it in a 55-gallon drum. You fill it full of water. I seen it on Arms Family Homestead. They went to that greenhouse guy. I can't think of his name. And he does it. So I'm gonna try it. But I think the problem that they were having with it, they were standing the 55-gallon drum upright. I want to try to lay it over so the roots won't have so much air in between, because I think it was burning the roots up is the reason why their cucumbers were dying. But I'm going to try it and see what it does. It's a 55-gallon deal to do. I think I'm going to do like pickle cucumbers in it, because our girls eat more pickles than you can shake a stick at. Nina buys those big, what are they, gallons?
Just a big jar.
They're huge jars of pickles. And these girls, they'll have them pickles gone in a day. You have to tell them, like, hey, get out of the pickles. Like, we went to make something here the other day, and Nina gets the pickles. I think it was a chicken salad or something like that. And it wasn't the other day. I say the other day, and my other day, and your other day are probably different. Mine's always months back. And she went to cut it up, and there was like 2 pickles left out of the whole big jar, and she had just bought it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try
Our family farm said bye.
See you later, Jerry.
I gotta know these people's names. I need a list.
Dale.
I know who Dale is.
You know who Pathways is?
No.
We met them at Gary and Cindy.
Gary and Cindy. Yeah, but I can't remember names. I need a list.
It wasn't M.I. Gardner. It was search the L. It's down there by Sulphur. Gary is Belt Loop. Jerry is Butler. Okay, gotta quit looking at that. That hurts my eyes. Well,
Our Okie Homestead is in.
Sip, our Okie Homestead. Sip. Gary's got me doing that. Sup. And then if Chef comes in, thanks for tapping in. That's what he always does. But he's not in here.
Eddie is Devil Dog.
Yeah, she knows who. Yeah. She knows who Dale is. She knows who Tony is. She knows who Eddie is, and she knows who Gary. But she never has seen Belt Loop and Gary.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
we have Diatomaceous Earth too.
Yeah.
So you just put that on the chickens.
Mhm.
Sprinkle. No.
Mm-hmm. So, did you want to talk about meeting the YouTubers we met the other day?
Huh?
The YouTubers we met the
You
other
talked
day.
about it already once.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Hardnack. We met them at the Stillwater Milling Company.
Yeah.
There. So.
Do tell.
So we met her and her husband.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
We
Matt.
went into the mill and I didn't want to go in. Mitchell made me. And so I'm already kind of like, eh. And we're standing in line, and then somebody comes up, and I thought we had cut in front of them in line. I was like, oh, shoot. And then they were like, are you Mitchell? And it was who?
Wendy.
Wendy. Yeah. That was fun.
That is her. I think that's her name. Someone probably commented it in there somewhere. Yeah, Pathways did. Yeah, it's Wendy. Wendy is. So we met her and her husband both. They were on their date night.
Yeah.
It kind of caught me off guard, right? Because I'm wearing my work shirt. It has my name on it. And so I'm used to people saying, hey, Mitchell, and, turning around. But I generally know who they are. Like people look so much different whenever you meet them in person in YouTube, in the YouTube land. Like I always thought Dale was a really tall dude, and he's really not.
They were surprised how short you were.
Yeah, I mean, so she walks up to me, and her and Nina are about the same height. With it's pretty short, but her husband is a tall guy. He's like 6.
He's tall.
He's like 6'3" or something. Like he's a pretty tall dude. So we got to talk to them for probably a good 30 minutes. Nina was on lunch break. So I picked her up after I got off of work, and we were going to go get her something to eat and then go to the mill. Well, we ended up going to the mill first. And then Nina's like, well, Amy, I don't have time to go eat now. It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
We are the same height, Mitchell. I know, but I thought you were taller. And you're not 5'10". You're shorter than 5'10".
Were you the same height?
No, I think that was shorter.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess when you come help us with the chickens, we can measure.
Yeah, we can put it on the door frame of the house. Dale is a shorty, and Mitchell's taller. I think. No, I don't. I thought you were a little shorter than I was, Dale, but it's okay. I'm not. I'm just saying. I thought you were taller. Is all I was saying. Everybody, I'm just like the average height. I'm just 5'10". I've been 5'10" since I was in 6th grade.
But I will always be cooler. Well, that's like when we went and met Daniel with Arms and
Yeah, Daniel's tall.
what's his name with Keeping It Dutch?
Sean.
He was the Keeping It Dutch. He was shorter than I thought he'd be.
Yeah, he was a lot shorter than I
He
thought he
was
would
a
be.
lot shorter than I thought he'd be.
And he's really slim in person, and on
Yeah.
his videos he does not look like it.
Mhm.
But like Kevin and with Hidden Heights, he was
Rachel.
yeah, Kevin and Rachel, they looked like they do on YouTube. So and Brandy, she looks a lot like she does on YouTube, but I don't know. Yeah, without my boots on, I'm 5'10". With my boots on, I don't know. Pretty.
When is this chicken deal? I'm selling tickets for the fight.
All right.
Pathways.
Oh.
So,
Oh, it wouldn't be much of a fight. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
oh, Landon was telling me that he and his friend were talking, and after high school, they're going to move in together, and they thought they could have turkey fight or kangaroo fighting. And then his friend was like, no, we could just have cockfighting. So they think they're going to have like this underground.
So I remember. So cockfighting used to be legal here in Oklahoma. It didn't get outlawed and actually, technically, if it is a source of income, it's really frowned upon, but they still let them do it. But yeah.
Do they?
Yeah. Oh, a guy I work with.
Probably not kangaroo fighting.
Probably not kangaroo fighting. Landon have to go down and get one from Jonesy. I'm 5. What did he say?
I'm 5'8", but the last one was at the doctor's office. They measured me 5'10", I guess, from the boots.
Devil Dog and I are the same height. Just think out loud. Yeah, I'd have to look at that picture again that he posted, but I thought you were a little shorter than Tom.
Tomcat fights would be cool.
Yeah, yeah. When I was a kid, I remember going to the cockfights. They used to have a bunch of them around here, and down where my family's from. Yeah, they used to have a bunch of them around here. We used to go to them all the time when I was a kid. M&T Living and Cooking, thanks for coming in. What are you doing?
Texting Landon real quick.
Oh, yeah. So I remember going to one of my friends' house. Their parents raised them, and them suckers, they were all in the 55-gallon drums with turned over on their side, and they had the hole cut out of them, and the little flap that cut out was propped up, so the chickens could go in and out, and they were tied on strings. It is by their feet. It is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Who's not for nothing, husband?
Ginger.
Thank you, Ginger. She likes my hair. Her daughter's is just like it.
I have this thing for redheads, even though they are soul stealers. Reba McEntire. I have a horse named after a song, Fancy, and it's because of Reba.
Fancy don't let me down.
I'm telling you, I had a crush on Reba from the time I probably still do, if we're being honest. I mean, even though she's getting old, you know.
It's like Squirrel City over here. Oh, Dale says to stay away from his Reba.
No, she's not your Reba. Don't you come on here telling them lies, Dale. That's my Reba. She's from my state. Our first registered name.
Didn't that say there was something weird that popped up?
What?
Some like warning thing or something.
A warning thing? I don't know. I didn't see it pop up on my side.
Yeah, it was like there and then it went away. It was weird.
Well, but so on StreamYard, the comments don't ever go away. So even if you deleted a comment, I'd still see it here.
Oh.
Because the host on StreamYard always sees all the comments, even if you delete them.
Dale says them are fighting words.
Okay. That's my Reba. Doing okay, hopefully. Yeah, no, I never seen Did anyone see a warning pop up on your YouTube deal in the chat? Nina said she's seen it. I don't see anything.
Maybe not. I don't know. It was weird.
I thought it was there and then it was gone.
They flagged a comment and I allowed it.
Oh. Oh, it was probably because moderator. That's probably why you've seen it.
Oh. Has anyone ever got messages on their videos or shorts that you can't see? Like how you have to
I told you how to fix that.
what?
I can see all of them.
No. Like
No.
on like the short when I had to like really dig for the two comments.
You just had to hit the ones that I told you how to go through the filters. You just had a filter turned on the comments.
Oh.
Um,
I used the slang word for review stream.
comment, yes. Yeah, that's what I had her do. Was go into you. So she's logged in under. Well, she's so now 3 channels, but so she had to go to YouTube Studio and then go to our channel, and then she had the filters turned on. I think it was. I don't remember what filter she had turned on. Had her go turn it off, and then they popped up. Yeah. Hey, can one of you girls bring me a glass of water, please?
Yeah. I don't know. I think my dad got some.
No. Emma is on she's on the phone quite frequently with girls that she just got out of school with. It's like, really? No, they weren't blocked. She just had the
It was like older comments and newer comments or something.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
and she didn't have the new comments selected, and I had her click on new comments, and then both of them popped up. Right?
And Dad, I did not just get out of school.
Yeah.
Remember? Hang on.
You're like showing everybody how much water you can drink. Look at that. You got a hole in your lip.
Probably so. Probably from you nagging it to death. Where is the setting at? So the setting, hey, we were just talking about you, Wendy. The setting is if you go to YouTube Studios and then you go to comments, at the top of it, there will be filters across the top, and it'll there's ways to search and narrow down the comments that you're looking for. If you're searching for a certain particular comment, well, and that's what it was. She just had one of them was already selected.
I don't know what it was.
Yeah, I probably was on her phone and I had turned it on because I was looking probably for an old comment or something, and I just didn't unclick it whenever I was done with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. I was just telling everybody how we bumped into you. Even I mentioned it before, and Wendy also has a video she put out. I think it was the next day of when we.
It was on a short.
It was in your YouTube studio, Gary. Smell that?
Nope.
This must have been.
Oh, it was from a Freshies. It smells good though.
Yeah, but you can kind of taste it. So the girls make these Freshies that you hang from your. Hey, Thrash, what's up? That you hang from your car window. I keep one in my office, and this must have been a cup that they use for their Freshies because it smells awful freshy. Thrash is the one that has the horse rescue, or he goes and helps the horse rescue in Colorado.
Okay.
Yep. It's not very so. One of the main reasons why we went ahead and did the live tonight, and it's not very often that Nina wants to be on camera and or wants to do a live with me. So anytime she says, "Hey, let's do a live," I'm like, schedule that sucker. So because everybody always asks where you're at. How come you're not in a lot of videos? Well, because she doesn't like being on camera very much. It has
I thought it was unusual. Yeah,
what?
I guess that I'm on camera.
Yeah, and so we talked about on our last. We did a live. Was it yesterday?
No, we did a live on
Saturday.
Saturday.
So we're going to start back doing the lives again more frequently, hopefully to boost the watch hours. She doesn't.
He says I never wanted to go out in public with
She
him.
doesn't.
So don't say anything, Dale. You're gonna make it worse.
She
'Cause He
doesn't.
already is like, you just never want to go out with me anywhere.
She
You don't want
doesn't.
people to see you with me.
Whenever we go somewhere, like she'll occasionally run into somebody she knows, and I'll just be standing there with my hands in my pocket waiting for her to say, "Hey, this is my husband." And it's not unusual for me to run into people that I know because I know everybody, and she just walks off. It's not that I don't introduce her. If she stays there, I do
Yeah, sometimes.
all the time. Man, this cup. I can't quit drinking it though. I'm thirsty. It's actually helping my raspy voice. So it's getting close to the time where I'm probably gonna have to shave the beard off again. It's getting a little itchy. It's getting hot. Yeah, she doesn't claim me. The only time that she does is if the rare occasion that she's holding my hand when someone walks by, and then she's like instantly just get away from me. I don't know you, stranger.
You're so full of it.
No, I do give her a hard time about it. Well, yeah, but too, I can't let it get too long because of I have to wear a respirator at work. So if in the occasion that I have to put it on, I have to go shave where my respirator sets at, and I'd look awful goofy having a shave line through here, and then back up. I mean, granted, I look goofy enough as it is. I don't need any more help looking goofy, is what I'm getting at. Is that right, babe?
I'm not saying anything. I like the beard.
I know she does.
I like it. I don't like it when it gets too long though.
Yeah. So this is almost too long for her. Even though you guys see how patchy this sucker is, right? It's like barely coming in over here. I don't care. I'm on YouTube. You think I give too much thought about what people think about me? So Nina's a very self-conscious person, and I am not. Like, it used to be my goal to embarrass her when we went into Walmart. Like, I'd walk around with like a bra and like, what do you think, babe? And she just instantly she would turn as red as her hair is, her face would, and she would hightail it away from me. It was pretty funny, but you know, I just like to have fun, and at Nina's expense sometimes when we're in Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
Lisa said that you're. No, that's because of the Indian. So I don't know. No one can really grow a beard on either side of my family because both sides are Indian. Like one side's Cherokee, one side's Creek. So we can't. None of us can really like. I could probably do
You
like.
think that's what it is?
Yeah, it is.
Indians don't grow full beards.
No. Have you ever seen one like a full blood one? They have like a little bit here, a little bit of mustache, and like some little chop stuff. Nothing in the center. Gross.
Hmm.
Like we live in what? I need to yeah, or some hip waders, one of the two. Yeah, it's not BS. She wouldn't know. She's European.
What? They can't grow beards either.
No, they can.
No.
What's funny is Landon's getting a little fuzz on his little chinny
They
chin.
say, I've heard, the younger you are when you start shaving, the thicker it will grow in.
Nina, I've been shaving since I was like
Oh, since you were 5, we know.
no, since I was in like 6. Since 7th grade. I had a goatee, like this part down here. I've had that since I was in 7th grade.
Had to have been a patchy goatee.
No, it wasn't. It was always. I don't know if it's because of that scar or not, but I have a huge scar underneath my chin, and I have a really bad butt chin.
Yeah.
So
That's why he has to keep the goatee. He can't get rid of the goatee.
I have a really bad butt chin, and I have a big scar on my chin from some things that happened when I was younger, and so I've always have it because it's almost to the point now when someone asks me what happened there. Well, which I haven't. Have I shaved this off since we've been married?
One time, and he never did it again.
So then people ask me what happened there. So I've been giving people a line of BS because I really don't want to tell the whole story. It's just personal stuff that happened, and so it's got the story's been changed over time so many times of what happened there. Like someone would say something, it's like, yeah, that's what happened.
I don't even know if I know what happened. What happened? You telling me lies?
No, I told you what happened to it.
Oh. Yeah. The kids want him to shave it off, but
Yeah.
nope.
Yeah, well, Ava has, I don't know if anyone's ever noticed.
She has a little
Ava
butt
has a
chin.
little butt chin, but mine's really bad. Mine's really bad. So I don't shave it off because Nina gets mad at me when I do. And when I shave, when I clean shave, like I look like I'm 12, and it's already bad. Like so this is funny.
He's got little chubby cheeks.
We went into the restaurant the other day. I talked about this already once before, but we went into the restaurant the other day. Nina got ID'd because she was getting her an adult beverage, and she didn't have it. Hey, Annette, thanks for coming in. And it made her day that this waitress ID'd her. It was pretty funny. You know.
It didn't make my day. It made me mad because she wasn't going to give me a beer. I am old enough.
So, but Nina knows the people that own the place, so it worked out in Nina's favor. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Like I have frown lines.
oh, Nina's on the.
What?
Didn't you tell them?
I don't care. I'm getting Botox.
So I am not a fan. So with someone with Botox, right? It's like,
What are you doing?
hang on. So like you know, if you're mad, you kind of have this look. But if someone's got Botox and they're mad, they're just constantly like this. So how the hell are you supposed to know if they're mad at you or not?
That's not either. It depends on how much you get. I think there's a huge misconception of Botox.
Mary, what is that? Mary. Who's it?
Mary Bernie.
Hey, Mary Bernie, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. Yeah, but Nina that was her Christmas gift to herself was some Botox. She hasn't done it yet. I'm not a fan of it. I don't think she needs it personally. But You know, that's what she wants to do. It's like an old car. I can just fix her up, put some new headlights on her.
Oh, see, the Thrash Life's daughter gets Botox all the time.
Yeah, you know, and then have the whole.
Hey.
I was just showing them what it would look like.
That's not what it's gonna look like. No, say the word joke 5 times.
What?
Oh. It said, Mary Bernie said, now say the word joke 5 times.
Have I said that joke that many times? Joke. Okay, I did. I don't think she needs it either. Oh. Yeah.
Now we were talking about her headlights.
Well, I mean, it's an interesting conversation. I don't know if everybody wants to hear about it though.
Now, what is inside of an egg? Yolk.
A yolk.
Joke.
No, it's not joke.
Yolk. I know it's a yolk.
What?
What are you talking about?
I said it's not a joke.
What?
It's a yolk.
Yeah.
It's like a deer in a headlight look I get from her sometimes. What are you talking about? Huh?
I get it. Cooper's mom's gonna run them home.
Oh.
I'm gonna get a drink. I'll be right back.
Hey, will you give me some more water, please? What'd you scoot out like that for?
Because I knew it was her. Sitting too long. Oh,
Getting old, huh?
yeah.
Only you have wrinkles when you frown. Yeah, so see, listen to Thrash. She's got some good advice. You need to quit frowning at me and smile. You only have frown lines when you frown at me. So maybe you need to smile more often at me. Just saying. I know I did, Dale. I make you mad. She said I made her mad too. I make her mad too often, which is probably true. It's very hard to probably be married to this much greatness.
I think we got off topic.
Yeah, we did. I mean, sometimes it hurts being me, babe.
Mm-hmm.
So
Don't frown at Mitch. I wish I could call you what I normally call you. I don't think it's YouTube friendly.
she's so mean to me all the time. The kids tell her all the time she's mean to me.
Can you say bad words on YouTube? Or
You
get in
can.
trouble?
You just need to put it on there that it's not child appropriate.
Can you see in the mirror?
Yeah.
Like when I walk by?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Jeez, I have my comfy pants on.
Say that where they can hear it.
No. Do you see a lot?
No, you can't.
Dale said yeah.
No, you can see, but not very much.
Like one time when Mitchell was on a live.
Someone comes
Didn't-
strolling
it
out
didn't
in a
tell
towel.
anybody, and he's in the recliner, and here I come walking through in my towel.
Hey, I turned it off real fast. No one's seen anything. I stopped the camera,
I was mad for a couple days.
which is just another day in the life of yours truly. I was there. Yeah, you were there, Dale. At least you had a towel on.
Well, yeah.
Well, I mean,
I have kids in the house.
I mean, I was just saying, babe. Just saying. That's all.
I do have a wonderful new robe that my kids got me for Christmas. Though.
Yeah, but the one rule the kids have.
Don't share that part.
Oh,
I didn't think it was funny, Dale. I was not very happy.
I thought it was pretty funny because I didn't even know she was coming and out of the so you can come in the door here, a little walkway into the living room, over by the front door, and then into a hallway, and then there's a bathroom over here and a bathroom over here, and the kids' room. Well, she came out, but she didn't come into the living room. She came through the kitchen, and you could only see her. Like I started hearing her walk, and I was like, "Stop, camera!" Young family fights are fun.
That doesn't matter to Lisa that there's kids in the house.
It doesn't matter. So, yeah. I'm just not going to say it.
There was a video that Liz showed me at work today, and it was it's a guy. He makes like a lot of like shorts or TikToks, I guess, and he's like a buffer guy. And he's got like short red hair. You know who I'm talking about? He like talks with this like real hick accent a lot.
I don't do TikTok.
He did a thing about how his wife bought him a nightgown and how great this nightgown was. It was hilarious. I'm not going to go into it because I don't remember all of it, but it was pretty funny. It was pretty funny.
Is that all you got?
That's all I got.
Struggling.
Me?
Yeah.
Ginger Billy. Oh, was that his name?
Yeah, it wasn't Ginger Billy. He's not buff anymore. Is he? He used to be.
Look who Ginger Billy is. Is it on TikTok?
Just look up Ginger Billy. What? No, it's it's not Ginger Billy. I follow him on Facebook. I know who you're talking about. He doesn't wear a shirt. He just wears cutoff jeans.
I think so. I don't know.
And he looks like a dang lobster because he is he's so sunburnt.
No, that's not who it is.
Yes, I guarantee it is. Real tight jean shorts.
He didn't have jean shorts on. He had a nightgown on.
Yeah, I guarantee that is him.
I don't know.
No, what's the one that
Let me go on Facebook. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was Ginger Billy. My bad, guys. He is funny.
Oh, this one.
Yeah. You can't play it.
Oh. It was funny. I laughed.
Yeah, but have you ever? So he talks when he's not doing his shows. Like his comedy channel is pretty funny. Like
You're right, Dale. It was him.
I know. I said you were right. What else do you want from me?
Oh, we lost people.
Yeah. Probably because all
We're getting
that.
boring.
Well,
You're boring. That's why. People only came to see me. A cookie. Dale wants a cookie.
That's Eddie.
I'll have to watch more of his stuff. I just saw that one. I mean, I've randomly seen his stuff come across, but the one today, Mitchell Poopy Head is Mitch. Have you told everybody you don't like
No.
being called Mitch?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. I'll answer this about anything.
I don't know. He's taking up a lot of room.
I try to get you to move over, but you wouldn't move over.
My chair is all the way over, but I'm good where I'm at. Apparently, you can see me if I walk by the mirror.
You need to reset. She doesn't have her glasses on, so she's having to really struggle when she's looking at something. Putting you in the thing. I am off to the side. Hey, look.
Oh, is Emma's dog in here?
I have no idea. Joshy Poo's in here.
That's right now.
What?
And you can see the mirror more.
I just gotta slide over a little bit. I got like a good 2 foot over here on this wall.
You shouldn't have told me and Josh that he doesn't like to be called Mitch. That's what most people just automatically call you.
Yeah.
I never did, but well, I call him something else. Poor thing.
He does not care.
What else? Wasn't there a thing a while back where you were like, well, maybe I shouldn't say.
What?
The boy band thing?
Oh yeah, they were going on about it for a long time about me looking like a boy band person when I didn't have a beard.
Oh.
Eddie's over there talking crap like he has hair to talk about.
He is pretty easy to pick on.
Yeah,
He picks on me all the time.
That's
It's a good thing you're pretty.
I don't mind getting picked on. Maybe. No, it's just water. I do have some in the refrigerator though. No problem, Backstreet Boy. You're just mad because I'm handsome. Jealous much? No. So picking on people is I don't do it to be mean to somebody. If I pick on you, it's because I like you. And if I don't pick on you, well, either I don't know you very well or I just, choose not to.
I think that's very true. If
What?
people like you, they'll pick on you. If they don't.
Well, yeah. So I wasn't. I don't know. I don't really want to get into that. That's a in-depth conversation. And so when Landon and I go on truck rides, he calls it the lecture mobile because he thinks that I'm giving him a lecture, and it's not a lecture per se. It's more of just talking to him about adult things that he may need to do. And like I didn't get that like extra little help as a kid, like my kids do. So it's just one of those things. And my stepdad didn't like me.
Where am I smashing the thumbs up at? Oh, me. Only 5.
Well, but probably if you refreshed it, it might be different.
Mm. Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, 29.
29.
Ah,
What?
what happened? Where'd my comments go?
You hit live chat.
I see. You guys can hear everything.
What? Yeah, I mean the mic on the camera or the shh.
Hey, will you let Copper in? I think he's out there.
30 now. Dale must have just now hit the like button. I'm just kidding. He probably did whenever someone else commented that. Hey Landon,
So,
you wanna?
How'd your workout go?
it was pretty good. That's pretty
Wait,
calm.
what's with that swagger walk you had going there?
I'm just cool like that.
Come down. You're too tall.
It's funny getting the kids, hey, coffee walks and whatever. Thanks for coming in. It's funny when all of the kids stand right beside their mom because they're all like this much taller than she is. Hey, Eddie said, "What's up? What's up?"
I do not sound like that.
No, I was making Eddie's
Oh.
voice.
Okay.
Let me redo that. It would be, "What's up, Landon?" That's what Eddie.
That's what Eddie
That's
sounds
what
like.
Eddie sounds like.
Hard Knack Farm says, "Howdy, Landon.
Howdy.
How was your workout?"
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. We went and maxed out on pulling the weight to us. We did like 180. Let me stop. And then I pulled something in my shoulder, or not my shoulder, like side. It felt pretty good. But yeah. What are you drinking?
Water.
What'd you bench today?
When I binge.
Did you do any benching?
I'm ashamed to talk about bench press.
Oh, yeah.
No, we did incline bench press today. It was something new.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Was it just you and Cooper?
Yeah, it was just good. We were jamming out in there the whole time.
Mm.
Jamming out.
So his mom picked you guys up?
No, Dusty did.
Oh. Was he afraid I was gonna have you driving again or something?
No, he would. Oh, but Dusty did say that like when we go to do like my driver's test and stuff, we go to a guy like in.
You do it all there. You don't have to go anywhere. You do all your testing and stuff there. That's why we paid for that package, bub.
Bye, Dale.
Bye, Dale.
We're probably gonna have to go strongman.
Strong man. That wouldn't be Landon.
What?
Nothing, bud. Nothing.
I didn't put you in your place.
Shoot, you tried that the other day.
No, I didn't. You nut tapped me. I didn't put you in your place, mister.
You want to sit here and
No,
chat?
I don't. I really don't.
Probably got to get ready, get all cleaned up for school
Me
tomorrow.
and Timmy were gonna play.
Oh, I see.
Oh, yeah.
No. What's this fancy thing?
He quit hitting.
You can hit it more than once.
No,
Oh,
it took.
I added it back. Well,
What are you making? What are you making us for dinner?
I thought the live was at 6. I was gonna cook at 7. And then you said it wasn't till 7.
Oh, it's 9:15. Oh man.
Yeah, it's late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we've been on here 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Pizza.
I don't have
Pizza.
any pizza. I got
Pizza
corn
sounds
dogs.
good, but I just probably have to eat some lettuce. Everybody keeps talking about all these carbs and sugars and stuff that, yeah, it sounds great. Yeah. And I'll eat a bowl of rice or something.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess, guys, we're going to call it a night. We appreciate everybody that's came in here and hung
out.
there, that word, hung out with us. Thanks for the input on the
Turkeys.
turkey, gobble, gobble, and the chickens. And I'll be making a video tomorrow on those.
You're
They're gonna be bulk feed containers, but they're old hoppers from work. I say hoppers, that's what we call them. They are suspended like bulk feed containers, kind of. They'll hold a ton. They'll hold 2,000 pounds. Good night, God. Well, we're glad you came too. We appreciate anybody coming in. But that's gonna be it, guys. We appreciate everybody, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye.
It's still live.
How do you know it was good?
It'll tell you that it's ended. It'll say ended right here. Thinking on it once to cancel us or not. Last comment. Doesn't say we're ended yet.
Mm-mm. Ah.
Having trouble. It won't let me cancel it, but